Hello, ladies and gentlemen! Welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. Last episode, we left off just exploring a museum, trying to find Dr. Truman and finding all these futuristic messages about people who have come in contact with us while we've been trying to find a doctor to fix Conway's leg. He's not gonna, he's not gonna fix the leg, but he's gonna make it a little bit better for him. So we carry on. We explored the entire left side of the room. Oh my god, we found someone. And now we're about to explore the right side of the room. And that is the barn from earlier, with the same kind of cross on it. This just got weirder. There's an actual character here. I was playing in that empty cabin, and they came by. They asked about Dr. Truman. I know where he went, but I didn't tell them. I've forgotten Flora's voice, okay? So I just gave her a new one. Where did Dr. Truman go? It's a secret. Ezra told me and I can't tell anyone else. Who is Ezra? He's my age. He doesn't really live here. He's just passing through with his brother, Julian. First they're gonna help us, but I can't say anything more about that. We have a lot of secrets. The lady asked me about my parents and I told them they were upstairs in the greenhouse. Do you want to hear a weird story? Of course I do. The old man asked me about the cabin. He said he looked like another house he knew, and he wanted to know where it came from. I told him nobody lived there, so he went inside. He took a long time exploring. When he came back out, he told me all about it. Where was the other house he knew? I don't remember. He seems so sad. Was it the home of a friend? Yeah, I remember his friend lived there when they were younger. He moved away for a while, and when he came back, she was married and had a new house. And he's still friends with her, but it makes him sad. Oh wow, okay. Chilling, we're finally actually getting a bit of Conway backstory here. So, his friend lived there when they were younger. He moved away for a while, and when he came back, she was married and had a new house. Oh man, so it's like a young loved one. A young love. And he came back and she was taken. Poor Conway. He went upstairs and also looked around the other rooms. I played with the dog. What did he do in the kitchen? He just stood still for a while. He said he likes kitchens. He feels safe in the kitchen. Now that part is weird. He said he went into the basement. That cabin doesn't have a basement. He said he found a secret door in the floor. Then he found a rope leading down a long pit and he climbed down. The walls were covered in a glowing moss. He used the light of the moss to find a lake at the bottom of the pit. The water... I don't want to kill Conway. Like, if he falls asleep in the water, I'm killing Conway. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. It's kind of more intriguing than this one. The water swept him around until he didn't know where he was, and finally he fell asleep in the water. He woke up on the floor of the cabin. He came back outside, and we said goodbye, and I didn't talk to them anymore. Right. So he went down into the basement and fell asleep in a pool of water. Well, it was like a lake with light moss. I guess it's just like his sadness or something, I don't know. Like, his memory is all drowning. Trying to make a metaphor here. The moment I now recall most clearly from their short visit was the birdcage exhibit. The old man stopped to rest, or maybe to think. The young woman had been anxious up to that point, but she stopped as well and examined the birdcage more closely. It seemed to elicit a tenderness from her. She ran one fingernail along the bars of the wire cage, marking out a tuneless scale like a child's xylophone, and then they moved on. Where to? It's weird because there was a human there. And we couldn't speak to them, we could only look at the display thing. We ought to get some real chickens in that coop to do some homesteading. None of these folks know how to live off the land, you know what I mean? It's just a display, another kind of dwelling. Yeah, no offense against you guys, I mean, I appreciate what you've all done for us. So this is, I mean, okay, so this is a museum of homes. Which is weird. We've got the barn there. This is going to be the most interesting thing, I think. I think you need to get some real horses in the stable. Do you like horses? Not anymore. Now I like jungle cats. You should get some real panthers in the stable. Okay. Doghouse. Hey, it's for you, Blue. That dog was in nearly as bad shape as the old man, just sort of shrugging along. They found some treats in the doghouse exhibit that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Let's go to the barn. This is the most, Oh, what? Come on! It won't allow us to travel there. Okay, looks like we've got to go to the left of the house, maybe. We've kind of exhausted... Oh, wait, there's something here, actually. We haven't seen this. We've seen this, we've seen this, we've seen this. We can't get to the barn. I'm presuming we just... Oh. Oh, he looks like a doctor. Sure, I talked to him for a bit, actually. We talked for quite a while. I wasn't busy, I was happy for the company. Can't sleep in a storm like that, I never could. Did you see how they got in? They came right in the front door, it wasn't locked. Your security here is kinda shitty. I wasn't gonna say, but it's a work in progress. Hey, it doesn't bother me, I think it really bothers anyone. I don't think it really bothers anyone. A locked door in your neighborhood is a pretty weird idea anyway. I'd like to see a bit more work done on that roof though. There was a steady stream running down the back wall and right through my, this little exhibit thing. Anyway, it was just going like a river all night. It's a damn hazard. You got wires everywhere. Don't you people have anyone to look at this stuff? So, the doctor. Can we talk to him? Did he just change his hat? Did Conway just give him his hat? Did I miss something? So we can't speak to the doctor. It's fucking weird and frustrating. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, we can go up for some reason. Blue, come on, get in. Jesus Christ, Blue. Taking all the time in the world. That sounded a bit like the... Is it... It's not Universal. 20th Century Fox introduction. Beginning of the lift. The kind of... That kind of thing. Okay, time for our umbrella now. Yes, we've got the umbrella option. So now we're on the roof. For no apparent... What the... F? That was a giant eagle thing. They wouldn't come in, just rushing around, but you could tell they were worn, and it was late at night, but just rushing around. Well, there was some urgency to the older man's injury, so it's understandable. How was he injured? His leg, it was twisted or something. He held it while he walked in and made these painful little sounds in his throat. Oh, how? I don't know, I didn't ask. It would have been rude, I think. Well, we just don't know. I suppose we never will. Is this what I came to the top of the roof for? To find another human that won't speak to me? This is legit the strangest thing. When am I gonna find someone that's gonna speak to me? I heard a shout from downstairs. The old man had stumbled in the rain. He stayed inside with the lights off. There's no sense in my getting involved. And there's that huge bird again. Another one. I didn't see or hear a thing all night. I was in the back doing inventory when they came by. I got 30 cases of candles in, and each of those has got to be individually labeled, you know. But I heard some of the other neighbors that they weren't up to any harm, just passing through. So we are kind of exploring through a neighborhood to find this guy. But this neighborhood seems to be in a museum. This is the weirdest part of it. Ezra! Oh my god, Ezra the person who knows where the, Why are you walking past her, Conway? I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is that? It doesn't belong to me, I just drive it. Yeah, I knew you were a driver. What's the biggest haul you ever did? I moved a couple of horses once in a different truck. Me and Julian moved whole houses every night. That's a lot bigger than a couple of horses. Who's Julian? Julian's my brother. He's got a lot bigger and stronger, and he has more feathers than me. But he's still my brother. Where do you take the houses? Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night, and then we bring them back at dawn, before the museum opens. Why do you take them to the forest? This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this. Or when they do, it gives them nightmares, so we take them out to the forest to sleep, and then bring them back in the morning. And Dr. Truman is in the forest already? Yes, ma'am, he's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago, and he didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. Can you tell us how to get there? You have to follow the Green River way out east, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there. Hop over Lake Cumberland. Right. But me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I've just got to call him over. Hiya! Okay, that was... Yeah, so she's a bird. She's the bird that we saw. I'm half expecting Julian to just come and land. Yeah. Oh, wow. Right. He didn't land. He didn't land, ladies and gents. Didn't land at all. Oh, wow. Look at this. From this height, the museum looks like a blocky crater, slowly filling with rain. Oh, the Green River. Oh, I'm driving! Shit. Oh, wow, okay, I thought the bird was driving us. The flayed hull of a country home smolders in the night. Parts of the property are obscured by smoke. So we're on the Green River, so we just gotta hop over it, right? So here. No. You have to follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. Oh, okay, yes, and we've got a compass down there, so we have to go this way. That's the Green River there. So all the way east until we find Lake Cumberland. Hey, I'm glad I'm not driving. A country church with a pitched roof and a 3-story spire. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Behind the church are several dusty metal trash cans, all closed. So it'll be over this. This is Lake Cumberland, I'm guessing. This will be the forest here. Bait shop. Bait shop. A large dirt parking lot surrounds the bait shop. A sign is vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar. This is the Nolan River Lake. This is kind of wrong place. A small figure. A tiny grey figure walks along the side of the road, carrying what appears to be a guitar case. He's followed closely by a smaller shape. A dog. He suddenly winks out of view, perhaps into the woods. So woods, probably around here. I don't think we found Lake Cumberland. That was not Lake Cumberland. So, actually, there's the Acorn Mine. Elk. From above, the huge swaying tipple looks like a small wooden lattice, framing the edge of a mine entrance. Let's carry on this way, down the Green River. This is Green River, yeah. Yep, we're still en route. There's the lake. I reckon that's the lake over there. A shadowy figure drags itself out of the lake, stuffs its limbs into a smart blue suit, and trudges slackly out of view. If we go over it... Green River Lake. Okay, it's not the lake we were looking for. So maybe we just carry on. There's another lake thing over there. But what if we keep following the Green River? Is it really this far out? I mean, there was a forest back there, but it wasn't over any lake that we were looking for. That's the end of the road. River. Let's try this lake over here. And if it's not that one, we'll go back to that forest, the mention of a forest with the figure. Lake Cumberland. Okay. It's probably that, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Act 2, Scene 5. How many scenes did Act 1 have? I can't remember. It might be on the last scene here. I am someone else. I'm not Conway anymore. Okay, we can't go that way. Wow, this is holy shit. There's music again. It's okay, just take it easy. We've got to get back on the road. We will, but we need to get this leg looked at first. Right now, you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find Dogwood Drive. Why is this delivery so important to you? It's my last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something, or... Sorry. Lysette's closing up the shop. That's, damn. I'm sorry, Conway. This guy just gonna walk past? I talk to the dog. How did you come by with these people? Come to be with these people. I bet you were pretty wild when you were younger. When I'm old like you, I'll still be wild. I'm sick and lonesome and I'm feeling kind of blue. Feeling kind of blue. That's Conway again. Wow, this is strange, isn't it? I'm sick and lonesome and I'm feeling kind of blue. Shouldn't be much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. These are some fine looking trees. Yeah, really nice. You a tree enthusiast? I like birds. Birds like trees. Okay, I can follow that logic. You're in a lot of pain right now, aren't you? I'm just thinking about getting back to work. We're almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in the truck. We can handle this. Have you ever been here in the winter? I bet it's all snowy. Totally quiet. This is amazing. It's so strange how the trees just, you know, you kind of dip in and out of this reality. Do you have any family you're close with? Brother or sister? Kids? I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. What does he do? Some kind of banker. Kind of a jerk sometimes. Yeah, I know the type. You never talk to him? Nah, I burned that bridge pretty bad. Who knows? I guess I was always closest with Reaver. As close as someone could be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her. But I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, You're a good listener. It's with Ezra again. You have a way of falling behind, don't you? Me, I'm always far too ahead. Maybe I should slow down a bit, like you. He's inside with Dr. Truman. Where have you been? We lost sight of you for a minute. Yep, it's easy to get lost. Oh my god, Ezra's a man. I just remembered Ezra's a man. Yeah. They said that earlier. I completely forgot. I was playing Ezra because you see Ezra as a silhouette. You don't really see him, as he is. Yep, it's easy to get lost. Especially out in the woods like this. I've never really got lost though. I never really get lost though. I just look out for Julian. He's always around. My folks had a really nice house. Bigger than any of these houses. Back it made them worry all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station. But I couldn't ever get to sleep. So I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far and we never got lost. But when we came back in the morning, they were all gone. They just left you? I don't think so. All our stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Let's go see what's on TV. And, yeah, I think during that exit interview is when I realized how badly they had me. But how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something, or, some kind of administrative thing. I don't know, having seen what arthritis did to my grandmother and my best friend in high school destroy his wrists building synthesizers, I mean... He was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with that pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, and even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical uses of neuropneal. I don't know that word. It's not so bad. So how about that leg? What happened exactly? It was like something grabbed my leg in the dark. Grabbed? Like an animal or a piece of machinery? That could be ugly. I've seen joints twisted right out of... Never mind. Well, let's start the examination. And there's Ezra and Shannon just watching TV. What are they singing about? They're singing about going home. Yeah, they're singing about their home because they're lost right now. It's a scary song. It's not scary. It's hopeful. Dr. Truman's gonna help your friend. He'll be okay. but it's nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg or the way you walk, but you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. So the anesthetic we'll use is called neuronal. I'll just call it neuronal. TM. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is, I'll count backwards from 5 to start the process, and then we'll just have a bit of normal conversation as the neuronal takes effect. Then I'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmaceutical company I'm contracted with was recently acquired by an energy company that has some different standards for billing and revenue, so it's a bit complex now. Whoa. Don't take drugs. Don't take drugs, kids. Especially neuronal. How weird. End of Act 2. Wow. Okay. Things are getting, I mean, this was more of a detour for the story. Because it's all about the leg. You've just hurt your leg. And then I lied to the guy about something grabbing my leg. So I wonder, I'm guessing next episode we're probably going to get back to trying to find Dogwood Drive. But anyway, thank you very much. We have come to the end of Act 2. It's been a pleasure. And I hope you've enjoyed watching so far. In the next episode, we're going to start Act 3, of course. And hopefully complete that maybe in 2 episodes or 3. I'm not sure how long Act 3 is. But yeah, if you enjoyed watching, please press the like button and comment to let me know that you're enjoying the series. Thank you very much. This has been Noxite, and see you in the next video. Bye. Bye-bye.